Did you know that untreated mental health issues or inadequately treated mental health issues can contribute to you losing friendships, job opportunities, and even financial stability? Do you realize that this happens to millions of people every year, statistically speaking? Depression, anxiety, and other mental health conditions often go unnoticed. Don't wait until it's too late. Hi, guys. This is Shalina with Shalina Speaks. And today I want to talk about mental health and friends and how that all works. Sometimes things get a little rough for our friends to handle and our family to handle and even our jobs to handle. Mental health isn't just about emotions, it's about how we show up in our relationships and at work. Mental health is when mental health is neglected, it can lead to broken friendships. It can lead to job loss. It can lead to overwhelming stress. Like, I think that it's important that we talk about prioritizing our mental health. Our mental health matters, you know what I mean? And oftentimes, we we neglect to take the proper steps to protect ourselves, and or the proper steps to take care of who we care about. Because at the end of the day, if you're someone who's dealing with someone who has mental health issues, guess what? You need a little help too, and they need a little help too. And so, um, yeah. So today, that's what we're going to dive into. Um, as you all know, if you have experienced mental health issues, or if you or some one of your loved ones have experienced mental health issues, you know that mental health struggles can like really strain friendships and careers. For instance, untreated or inadequately treated anxiety or anxiety or depression, it can cause somebody to withdraw from social situations. You know what I mean? Leading to friends feeling neglected or unimportant or, less than. But most importantly, and a scary one for many, is mood swings. Say if someone was diagnosed with bipolar disorder or personality disorder, or they're not being treated properly. So maybe they're on their meds, but they just haven't found the right balance of meds. Now you're dealing with a person who may lash out. They may be irritable. They may not be the person that you met. They may say things that they don't mean. They may begin to think a particular way that they've never thought before. So you have to be mindful of these things. And again, if you are someone who's dealing with that, now you know that it's not all in your head. It is something that's happening, and the best thing that you could do is address it. So, you know, um, additionally, I want to talk about being able to address it. So, uh, financially, the world can't afford freaking therapy, right? Which can delay healing. It can cause a person to be able to go without their meds, and then they tend to use unhealthy coping mechanisms, so something like substance abuse, or, just self negative talk, you know, isolating themselves away from the world, things of that nature. And again, I'm not a therapist. I say that all the time. I'm just somebody who cares about mental health, and I feel like this is the topic that we need to talk about. Um, Unfortunately, the stigma keeps many people quiet. It keeps people silent. And so because of the stigma surrounding my mental health, a lot of people fear that they'll be judged as weak, so they'll avoid therapy, they'll avoid medication. Um, we won't, necessarily take the proper steps necessary, and one of the proper steps is to talk about it, being able to be in a circle or a support system where you can talk about what you're going through on top of therapy, but ignoring it doesn't make the problem go away. In fact, it can make it worse. And we don't want to do that. Okay. And then let's not forget about the social impact, that it may cause, again, on our friends. Our friends may tend to feel hurt, confused, helpless, and they may tend to not go and get the help that they need. And we need to be mindful of that, And I know it's hard if you are the person going through it yourself, but it's okay. It's okay. And just try to be mindful of that and communicate. Don't be afraid to communicate. Say, hey, I got some stuff going on. It's not you personally, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. But the good news is that if you prioritize your mental health and you can get that therapy and you can, find the right uh, balance, medication, lifestyle balance for you, and to be able to get that mental peace, then your mood will stabilize. You know what I'm saying? And then you will be able to rebuild those strained relationships if you have any, and know that it's going to be okay. And if they're really good friends and really good family, then they will be there after your storm. It's okay. It's okay to go through the storm. It's part of the healing process. Going through the storm is part of the healing process. So when we take care of our mental health, we're taking care of ourselves and we're taking care of those around us, because when we're not okay, they're not okay. You know what I mean? So, and 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 then your job is not okay. And in this economy, we can't afford for our job to not be okay. So we have to be okay. So, what's the one thing you've done to support your mental health, or help a friend who is struggling with mental health? Drop your thoughts and comments below and make sure to watch the next video for more tips on managing your stress and building stronger relationships. Until next time, guys. Peace.